To surprise my girlfriend, I have been learning her language, but to my disbelief, I just now realized that her family has been calling me unflattering things in front of me, and she doesn't defend me, or at least warn me about her family. I'm a 29-year-old man who met my girlfriend, 27, when we both moved to a new town for work about a year ago. We hit it off right away and have been together ever since. Her family is Portuguese, and from the beginning, I've made efforts to be involved and get to know them, despite the language barrier. I've met her family several times, and on the surface, they've always been nothing but welcoming and nice to me. However, they have a habit of speaking Portuguese around me, which I initially didn't mind because I understood it was their first language and it made them comfortable. Wanting to connect with them on a deeper level and surprise my girlfriend, I recently began learning Portuguese. At a recent family dinner, my new language skills unexpectedly revealed a hurtful reality. As I listened, I realized they were talking about me in derogatory terms, calling me dumb and among other insults right in front of me, all while smiling and acting friendly. From what I've gathered, my girlfriend understands what's being said and doesn't seem to join in on the insults. However, she hasn't done anything to stop it either, occasionally trying to hide their reactions, or she just giggles. I feel betrayed and humiliated, and I'm questioning the integrity of our relationship and her loyalty to me. I'm at a crossroads and unsure how to address this situation. Confronting her family directly seems daunting, especially considering the language barrier and not wanting to cause a rift. However, I also feel that I can't simply ignore such disrespect, and I'm concerned about what this means for the future of our relationship, especially if we were to have a family of our own. Should I confront my girlfriend about her family's behavior and express how hurtful it is to me? How can I navigate this situation in a way that respects my relationship with her, but also stands up for myself? Any insights, experiences, or suggestions would be greatly appreciated. Thank you. Best comments. If she's not standing up for you, she's not much of a partner. It doesn't sound like she's scared of them or anything. You could calmly tell her that you didn't want to spoil it, but you've been learning the language, and you're disappointed at the way she and her family talk about you. But what could she say that would excuse it? If you want to be petty, you could wait until they insult you at the next dinner and respond in Portuguese. Thanks for the food, and this dumb guy is going to see himself out, and it was nice knowing you all. I just don't understand being this rude and frankly cruel. You sound like a nice person. I think even if I tell her I know, it will not change how I feel about her because she still did not stand up for me and let it happen without telling me. Update number 1, 4 days after the first post. This past Sunday, we visited her family again, and not surprisingly, the pattern of rude comments continued. This time, they called me dumb, among other things, and everyone laughed. I laughed along with them and then asked them to pass the salad in Portuguese. I could see the awareness and embarrassment spreading across the table one by one. I guess you don't make friends with salad. The dinner that followed was inevitably awkward. No one made a scene, but the atmosphere was tense. On the way home, I told my girlfriend that I wanted to break up. To my surprise, she didn't even ask why, which only confirmed my decision was the right one. Given that we both moved to this town for work and were living in a company-supplied rental, I reached out to our HR department to explain my situation. They were understanding and agreed to arrange a separate place for me. In the meantime, I'm staying at a hotel until everything is sorted out. I honestly feel empty about it now, empty inside. It's been a roller coaster, and now there's sort of nothing. Maybe I will feel better tomorrow. Update number 2. I spent today packing my things, and she spent it crying. Difficult day for both of us. Thank you for all of the comments and support and messages. Best comments. Did she explain why she didn't stand up for you? In her defense, she has a very dominating family and is not a confrontational person. I don't expect her to have stood up for me. Maybe I should, but I would have expected her to tell me at least. That was a pretty baller way to call them out. You don't understand how perfectly you handled this. Yeah, they suck, but that doesn't reflect on you. Their meanness was not deserved on your part. I'm glad you knew your value enough to end things. Just imagine sitting with your family and saying horrible things in another language. It's awful.